nursing a career. 1976, I went to College of Nursing Trivandrum. The admission was by merit, and I got admitted. I got admission to the College of Nursing Trivandrum. That time there was only one College of Nursing in Trivandrum, so I was so blessed to get admission, and I was in the 5th batch of Trivandrum College of Nursing BSN students. And I graduated in 1980 December, and then I worked when I talk about the education period in the Trivandrum College of Nursing, it was like a big change, transition from going from a village to Trivandrum, which is like a big place. But then we were like open to too many doors, like it was in the medical college. Our classes was actually in the medical college with the medical students for certain subjects like anatomy, and also in the beginning we were like so happy, but it was tough and very difficult, and very well disciplined hostel, and the time there is actually never forgettable. That time put all the foundation, basic foundation, what we needed to excel in life as a nurse or a nurse practitioner or whatever. The nursing foundation was so solid that we were all came out like very smart graduates from the college, and we all went to different parts. But during that study time, during our course, we had also different activities like participating in the medical college, different activities, and we were all part of different charity activities, medical missions, medical trips, and things like that. So we were like open to different arena where we could see the real human life. Like we had house to house visits in the preventive medicine, where we really went to the outskirts of Trivandrum, and during our medical mission time we went there and stayed there and gave mass vaccination in the area. We went house to house for giving health visits, teaching them, giving health education. And I have seen with my eyes that we were giving that polio and leprosy and all. So a lot of diseases were like really controlled and or even taken out because of this real vaccination at that time. Now I know exactly. Now I know there is more healthcare activities going on. So about my Trivandrum education, it was like I'm very proud to say that I am a Trivandrum graduate, and then I worked at Sri Chitra Tirunal Institute of Medical Center, and after that I got married and went to Ethiopia where my husband was working, and there I worked as a nursing instructor in a Gondar College of Medicine, which Gondar College of Medicine is in the Gondar state, and we had a very good experience there. This is one of the poor country at that time, Ethiopia, but we were paid by WHO and UNICEF, and so a lot of supplies were given to the hospitals from there. But still there was poverty, there was a lack of education and all. But in spite of that, the people were very loving and caring, and we were able to work closely with them and make changes in their healthcare, and also teaching students and making changes for the students in their lives and inspiring them. And then I came to United States in
80s, 70s?
Yeah, so അവിടുന്ന് എത്യോപ്യയിൽ നിന്ന് ഞാൻ മുമ്പേ പറഞ്ഞ കഥയ്ക്കകത്തുണ്ടായിരുന്നത്. So from Ethiopia, actually, we came back to Kerala, and then I went to Saudi Arabia, and I worked there in a village in the Ministry of Health place called the Jisan. That was in 1987 to 1990. I worked there. That was like a public health center. So it's a small village where there is no electricity, no water. Electricity is provided by generator for a few hours, and then water was only they bring in the tank and store water in the tank, and we get from there. So it was like a very difficult time, and a lot of diseases, like I got malaria a few times there, and I had to leave my daughter and go to Saudi Arabia at that time. So like when I look back, every experience is valuable. It teaches you a lesson. It helps you to become more stronger, how to stand and how to find more help from God, and how to proceed further, how to look forward. So at that time I thought I have to get out from there and need to go to maybe US, and I started working on it, and I was able to write the exam and come to United States in 1990. Actually, one of the Catholic priests, his name is Father Matthew Kunata. He's in New Jersey now. He's 93 years, and he helped me. I never know him before. Somebody gave my address and told this person, one of my neighbor in Kerala was in New Jersey at the time, and he gave the number, and Father Matthew contact, not number, I didn't have no phone, and at that time we don't have no phone, no email, we don't have, no, like communication was very difficult at that time, only by letter. So Father Matthew wrote a letter to me and told me, these are the things you have to come to US. Either you can come as family, it will take 1 year, or you can come on H1 visa in 3 months. And I opted for taking the 3-month H1 visa, and I came to United States in 1990 after passing the CGFNS. So the time was a big struggle. So to my friends, if anybody is struggling at this time, when you are in the early period in your US, life is like that. We always have problems, especially when we travel, when we transition to one place to another place. Lot of cultural, lot of adjustments in life we have to do, But if we are prayerful and hopeful and hardworking, God will open the doors for us. So in New Jersey, after almost a year, my husband and my daughter joined, and then we started our life there. So first 10 years we were in New Jersey. I worked as a critical care nurse there. Then I started my school, going to the master's program. But during this time we had so many problems. I got sick. I had a condition, like I was very, very sick at that time, and doctors couldn't diagnose. That was in 1995, and I was very sick. They thought it was lymphoma, but by God's grace, but with prayer, without any treatment, I got healed completely. That's why I say miracles can still happen, and God is a healing God. So when we have problems, instead of just worrying and giving up, look forward and always look at the one God who is holding our hand, who is there to care for us. We didn't have no money, we didn't have nothing. I came alone to this country. So God gave me healing, and then I continued my education. I started my school. I did my master's in nursing at UMD in New Jersey, and graduated as a nurse practitioner in 2002. And then we moved to Houston, Texas. Actually, we came to Houston, Texas for a CSI conference. We met many of our friends, and we thought Houston is a good place to live because it's like warm and like Kerala, and we have a lot of Kerala people here. So we were very happy to move to Houston, and we moved to Houston, and I started working here in at the VA hospital in Houston. But the good thing is I was able to connect with the Indian Nursing Association community here. There were a lot of pioneers like Mariama Thomas, Mary Thomas, Omena Simon. So I was able to connect with them, and Alice Natural. I was able to connect with them, and I started joining the Nursing Association. Why I'm saying about the association is like together we can change a community. Like we say, it takes a village to train a child, but it takes sometimes a nurse or a nurses together to change the whole world, or we can make big changes because together as nurses we were able to do many things here. We have a nursing association here called Indian American Nursing Association of Greater Houston, and together we were able to, I was serving in the community with my fellow pioneers and leaders and all the members. Together we were able to do many charitable humanitarian events and many educational events through our organization. Like we were able to go to Haiti for medical mission. We were able to build a clinic there and start giving healthcare to the poorest people in Haiti. That was in 2019, and and then we were able to go to team few times to Kerala for medical missions with NORCA, and then we went for the Kerala flood medical mission. So together as a community, especially as nurses, we are able to help the humans. And as Christians, that is much more. Our doors are opened. We can do much more. Every day we have to make a difference in somebody's life. It can be helping somebody to mentor to go to school, supporting them, or to help them with their health questions, or volunteering in different things. Like our nursing organization. I'm just telling for people what these organizations do, because people ask, what do nursing organizations do? I don't know the benefit. But we give back to the community because we were all blessed, and we give back to different community, not to the people here, for everyone around the world in different parts. Everybody try to do the best to help them. As nurses, we empower nurses. We give educational opportunities for them to become speakers. We give them leadership qualities. We help them to grow in their career in different aspects, how to take a course, what to do, how to present something, different things, there are mentors helping each other to help needing new nurses. That is about the nursing organization. But for me as a human being, for us as a family, what is different is like take life as simple, enjoy each day, give the best to yourself, give the best to others, and trust in God, and God will never fail you. I am a proof for that. God has blessed us with everything what we need. We came with nothing, and now we are retired. We have grandchildren. We are, having a loving community around us and loving people all around the world. And we try to, and especially like he told about the visit, traveling to different places, we make sure we go to one of the houses there, poor people houses or villages. We sit with them, we eat with them to know the culture. We try to help people in different aspects of their life with whatever resources God has given us. And I inspire everybody. I want to inspire everybody saying that yes, life is difficult. We all have problems. Nobody has everything. but we have to forget the problems and think the blessings we have and count on our blessings and look forward. God bless.
Thank you. Before concluding, I have just one or two questions. You both have a master's degree and postdoctoral degree. Had you been given a chance to study further, what would you choose to study or learn more? Both of you.
In fact, I was looking recently like Christian counseling. So, counseling is an important thing. You brought that topic because right now I am volunteering in different places. One, I volunteer at the Houston University of Houston College of Nursing charity clinic. We go there, we see a lot of people with different issues and all, at least serving them and giving some encouragement and talking to them and providing, they have supplies. Actually, a Baptist church is aside of that, and they are providing a lot of supplies like clothes, shoes, food, everything, groceries and everything. So plus we have medical clinic. So that is like a very inspiring thing, I think we have to give. But so to have a professional Christian counseling will put you in the right path to give the right words, I think, sometimes. The wisdom from knowledge is of course there, but giving, taking the, maybe a doctorate in counseling, Christian counseling may help. That's one of my things.